Okay. Okay. Alright. Hello. I apologize for being like 15 minutes late to start today's stream. Uh, when I say I lost track of time, I mean it. So I was playing some Monster Hunter Wilds. I started at like maybe like 11:30ish. I did like a big sort of like boss fight, the boss fight to end like chapter 1 of the game. And so I did that. It was really cool. And then I was like, ooh, I should do the next thing, not thinking about what time it could be. And the next thing was like on the opposite side of the map. I didn't want to fast travel. I like running through that map. So I ran through the map, good to better familiarize myself, get resources that I could use. And I was like, yeah, I'm just doing stuff. And I'm doing a cutscene, and I'm realizing like every single one of these does have a boss. Like it does have a fight. Like every one has a monster. Every mission has a hunt, so to speak. And I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm going on my quest. I'm doing it. And I look going through like a sequence of like cutscenes and whatnot, and then I get to one, and I'm like, oh, this is when I fight the Narcilla. That's cool. And I'm just gonna pull up. I took a screenshot to show this is what I was doing. I killed this monster, a giant spider. But before that mission started, I look at the time and I go, oh no, it's 12:55. And I was like, I don't know. Can I quit? I was like, I can quit, but I lose my save progress. I don't know when the last autosave happened. I can't save in the middle of this. So I'm like, when would that put me at? I don't know. So I was like, I gotta commit. I gotta take it on. And so I did. And I won. And then I very hastily got ready for stream. I'm not kidding. I didn't have my water ready. I didn't have, I hadn't gone to the bathroom yet. I have water now. I hadn't brushed my hair yet. So I looked like a mess. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to be late to the finale for Pokemon X. Here I am, 15 minutes late to start, 5 minutes into stream, desperately begging for forgiveness. And by begging for forgiveness, I mean regaling you with the stories of how I saved Rove the Linian, specifically Wudwud Linian. So if you were not here for the stream on Wednesday, no worries, you didn't miss much. We got Americanite up to level like 66. I think there might have been a couple levels with others as well. Like I think Chert and Asbestos were both 65 and now they're 66. Citrine is level 62. So we got a lot of experience. And now it's time for us to take on the Elite Four. Diantha is level 68. Everyone else is 65 as far as their like highest levels go. So we're pretty on point as far as our levels go. We have Silica at 68. We have several around 65. Each of the Elite Four members have 4 Pokemon. Diantha has 6 and a Mega. So this will be interesting, to say the least. I'm going to save in advance. Not that this is going to do much for me. How many? So I have 21 citrus berries. That is 7 full heals on my Flygon, which should be enough. I should only be able to do one per thing, and then I can use, then I can heal everyone else, and then I can use Citrus Berries again, and go from there. I do have 23 Oran Berries, that's 230 HP. And I do have, if needed, the one revive I am allowed to use in a run. I do have Sacred Ash. So if something happens and I need that Sacred Ash, I can use it. Actually, can I? No. Okay. I was curious if there was another ability other than Klutz. There is not. Do I have anyone who has like a bad ability of this set? Like Big Pex isn't great, but it's not bad. Arena Trap's fine. Turbo Blaze is fine. Yeah, no, I think everyone here has decent abilities, so it's not the end of the world. All right. Oh, also I gave Citrina a held item. Citrina is now holding a magnet to make Parabolic Charge just slightly stronger. So Parabolic Charge goes to a base 60. You know, it's 50 plus 20%, making it 60, plus 50%, making it 90. So just stronger than Psyshock. As strong as a non-stab flamethrower is, or a Surf. Which actually means with 187 special attack, Citrine does more damage with Parabolic Charge than Americanite does with Surf now. Anyways. We're here. Oh, this little like walk cycle. Alrighty. So I don't know, because like they're not going to have type specialties. So I don't really have a specific order I should want to go in. Hello, Malva. You here to introduce me? Well, if Malva just talked to us, we might as well start with her. The Blazing Chamber. I always thought this Elite Four wasn't bad. Like the overall like battlefield concepts, I think they were fine. And then Super Smash Brothers was able to take them and make them even cooler. God, that's a very satisfying looking fire, those columns. Hello, Malva. I'm a little nervous. Co-trainer Joe, actually. This is not Elite Four Malva. Well, Citrine's not ideal for this. Citrine really has next to nothing to do against a Magneton. Titanium has Blue Flare. Yeah, like no one really has a lot they can do against this. Oh, you know what I could do? I can bait them with Protect, see what they're gonna do. Teeter Dance. Okay, that's gonna be annoying no matter what. Oh, Parting Shot. It's not ideal, but, you know, Now I switch again, I guess. Okay, so this send a Slurpuff with Dark Aura. Okay. I'm gonna switch to Asbestos. They can't switch then if they don't have anything. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, but Asbestos does have some affection, so maybe we can break that paralysis. Okay, they've got Brave Bird. That doesn't do much. So this is giving me a great chance to set up. Yeah, if they are still spamming Brave Bird, this is really the only option they've got. Ooh, we broke the paralysis. I think I use this as a chance to coil again, because they're probably going to try to paralyze me again. Yeah. It's fine, because I'm going to just coil. Like, my plan is I'm going to coil until I have maxed out these stats. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep coiling, because my plan is to slack off at the end of my coils. So, if they waste a turn paralyzing me, that's fine. This turn, they're not going to do something to paralyze me, obviously. I'm hoping I don't break paralysis this turn. I want to break it next turn. Okay. We got slack off. Actually, at basically the time where it has the maximum benefit to me. Oh, and the paralysis break on the same turn. Alright, Asbestos. It's killing time. And we get a level off that. Oh, and that gave me +3 attack, which I'm currently ×4. So that was +12 attack. Ooh, wrong turn to use that, buddy, because I'm using Fly. She actually had a fire type, which is impressive. So this is a good sign. It means that her Magneton has nothing against Asbestos. So I do only do neutral damage when I use Fly against it. But I could use Volt Tackle, and so that's what I'm going to do. Low health. Ooh, that thing is beefier than I thought it would be. Okay, well, that's fine. We just tore through Malva. Whee! That was a good start. We only took damage on asbestos, gained a level in the process. We didn't take much damage, and the damage we took was of our own volition. Not bad. So I'm going to go up to Wickstrom. Whee! I might throw one citrus berry to asbestos here real quick. Just to make him a little safer of a switch if needed. Hello, Wickstrom. On guard indeed. Versus Wickstrom, not Wilkstrom. Did I say Wilkstrom or did I say Wickstrom? I think I said Wick. I don't know. Another not great lead for Citrine. Though I do have Psyshock, which is something I can use against that. I'm going to protect and see what Nidoqueen tries. Ooh, okay, so she's going to bulk up. Which could be bad. I'm going to switch to Chert. Chert's my just standard bulkiest. Like, it's not ideal that they have 2 stacks. Diamond Storm's a special attack, I think, so they might not do more with that. Yeah. It's boosting her defense a lot. Jeez, okay. If I get a crit, that would be huge. I do not. Oh, alright. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure Diamond Storm is a special attack. I'm just gonna double check that. I'm like 90% sure it is. Oh no, it's a physical attack? Ooh. Ooh, that's weird. I'm not gonna lie. Which explains why it's doing so much damage. I'm in a dangerous spot either way. Okay, I don't think Americanite's fast enough. Like, I don't go down this turn. And she keeps boosting her defense with it too, which is really annoying. I'm gonna have to switch to Silica. That's the only one I can switch to without dying here. Oh god, and he full restored. This Nidoqueen actually might mess me up. Oh, of course I miss. Okay, please be paralyzed this turn. Okay, huge. Now I'm basically relying on getting a crit, which I do have a decent crit chance here. Please be not very effective. Okay, huge. That was what I was banking on, is that was going to be not very effective. Crit. Come on, Silica. You're going to have to give me a crit here. It's, I think, like 1 in 8 or something like that right now. Ooh. Though using that makes me think... Ooh, okay. We're in a little danger. It's okay, we got Milk Drink. But if we're getting hit with Chip Away, I don't know if that means that she's out of Diamond Storm. Okay, one more. Come on. Like, I swear, at this rate he's going to be able to use, like, a second full restore or something. I hope they only get one. Nope, there it is. Oh, that is so bad. And of course I miss. Well, at least he has no more full restores. I know that much. Come on, give me the crit. Okay, I do have one possible solution that might help. So I'm going to switch to Asbestos. Okay, she's definitely out of Diamond Storm. If she's using Chip Away against Asbestos. But Chip Away ignores my stat boosts. But by using Coil, if she does happen to have a Diamond Storm, I'm reducing how much she can do with it. As far as I can tell, her defense has to be, like, maxed. So, I'm going to do max Coil again. We're probably going to get another Asbestos Sweep. Oh, the double paralysis was good. Alright, I'm going to slack off, and then I'm going to use Fly. Bonk. At least we know he is out of full restores. Ooh, Fusion Bolt. Okay. Too bad for you, that's a physical attack. That could do some damage, but Asbestos is in tank mode. Hi, Clefable. Alright, I'm going to use Fly again. We're going to bonk the Carbank. Oh, we take it out. Okay. I wasn't expecting to take it out, so I was expecting that I was going to then be able to finish it with a little Volt Tackle. Okay. That's 2. A little worse for wear. Chert took a lot of damage, and Chert's one that I don't heal with Silica, that I heal with Citrus Berries. So we're using more. We're running low. Okay. And let's top off ish Silica as well. I am going to use a Lepa Berry on Coil. And I'm going to save again. Alright. This is the Dragon Room, I think. Yeah, Dragon Mark Chamber. Also, crazy thing that this stream coincides with. This marks the 31st stream to utilize a member of my Inktober Fakemon set. Trust Tower is right here in front of me. And this is number 31. That was the last one that I designed. So, yeah. That's the end of that set, which means... that was a sprite that I did in December, because I usually go a little long. It was early December that I did Trust Tower, which is crazy, because that means that I have... Yeah, it basically means that I've hit the 31st stream since October. Like, that is a long-lasting set. That lasts a lot of weeks. You know, because think of it, it's like 1 or 2 a week, usually 2 a week of those sprites. Let's find out what they got. Hopefully it's not another setup mod. Noble Roar. That lowers physical attack, I think. Okay, I think Titanium's probably the best option with Blue Flare. Oh, and we dodged the Noble Roar, which is huge. Get roasted. This is why we've been doing Pokemon Me this entire series. Gigalith. I don't know what Gigalith's stats are like, but if I send in Chert, Chert can take most hits and has super effective. Okay, so they've got Defend Order. So she's a bulky Gigalith for sure with that. Ooh. So this is a 3-co with Aqua Tail. I hope this doesn't prompt the use of... Oh, it's gonna prompt the use. Oh, Hydro Cannon. Ooh. That's really good for me, actually, because now... Yep. You can't full restore. That's Chert. Sylveon. I'm also going to Aqua Tail. We're going to see what this does. Ooh. Ooh, that's a little scary. That is a little scary, but it does put it into KO range with Aqua Tail if we can... Ooh, that's very scary. Okay, alright. So there's a chance it has no physical attacks. I'm going to switch to Asbestos and hope that I can... Ooh, okay. If I'm faster... Fly means it does half of its health and damage, but then they probably full restore the next turn. There is a decent chance that I am faster. But there's a decent chance this thing still takes me out after I use Fly. I'm gonna have to go for it. High Jump Kick again. Yeah, they full restore. Ooh, but that does more damage. Okay, I'm gonna use Fly again. If they High Jump Kick again... Oh no! Asbestos goes down. That's bad. Citrine can guarantee it KOs itself. No! Oh, it used Magnet Rise. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Americanite. Please survive it. Okay. Now he protects. They high jump kick the Go. Okay. Oh. We do outspeed to get the roost off. Not great because Woodhammer's going to do normal damage now. Okay. Okay, I'm going to switch to Silica. We get a Stun Spore off. Be paralyzed. Oh, they get a Spore off. Okay, but I can switch back to Americanite. If they Woodhammer, it's going to be not very effective. Nope, Taunt. Okay, fair. Though my plan was to actually attack, so... Trying to put my whole team to sleep. Citrine has decent defense, so I'm going to switch to Citrine in the hopes that they would hammer. Okay. I don't like that I'm down a Pokemon, and not only that, I'm down one of my higher level Pokemon now. Though that was the fight, right? That was the fight we went down in. Hypothetically, I can use my Sacred Ash now. I haven't done anything since. Like, I haven't done any other fights. I have walked. Which usually I'm like, oh, I can't walk. But that's more so, like, to say, like, if I'm in a place with encounters, I have to have no risk of getting an encounter, let alone actually getting an encounter before I do it. Though hypothetically I can use it if I lose a Pokemon in the next fight and it recovers everyone, because that's how it works, but I think technically this is how I'm going to have to use it. I think that's the only way. I'm gonna add more milk drinks. I'm gonna add more aquatails. Gonna use Lumberry to wake them up. Yeah, Asbestos is just too important of a Pokemon for me to just let die. Like, especially at this point. I can't let Asbestos go down to that. So I'm using my Sacred Ash Claws ahead of this last Elite Four member. In the hopes that I lose no one during this fight in the Flood Chamber. And Asbestos can be useful to me in the fight against Diantha. Which, that fight, I can sack people in, because that is the last fight. So it's all or nothing. I have to win. So I'm safe to sack. Oh, you know what I should do? I should also, yeah, I figured this chamber would be visually intensive. This is my favorite of the Elite Four chambers in this game. It looks gorgeous. Do I have... I'm going to use a Lepa Berry on Fly. Hello! Battling is an art. Yeah, this Elite Four, it's not amazing, but a lot of people took issue with, like, oh, like, they're just a bunch of random people. It's like usually the Elite Four is. My larger issue with this Elite Four is that there's no second teams. This is their one team. They only ever get this one team. This is Titanium's time. But yeah, like, this is the only team they get. So they're going to use a Forestore this turn. Yep. So I'm going to use Cut in the hopes that I can bring myself into kill range with Psychic. Nice. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. Okay, Titanium 67, which is good. I do have Blue Flare, which might be enough to just one-shot a Torterra. Ooh, we miss. Oh, but he used Teleport, so we're still missing. That's a special attack. Okay, there we go. Oh, we don't KO. She can take it, because that's a special attack. We did get burnt. Oh, and she put it out immediately. What a queen. They're probably going to Forestore you. But I might be able to 2-ko with Psychic. Oh, just barely. Ooh, we don't get it. But that's fun, because that means they're going to Forestore again. Oh, no, they're out. Whoops. I forgot about the one on the Auxiliary. Did not have to use Psychic on that. Come on. Yes. Take him out. Good. She's cleaning up shop, but she is out of Blue Flare, so I have to remember to give her a Lepa Berry after this. Oh, and now it's a Magneton. The perfect thing to blue flare. It's the second Magneton in this set, actually. I have Knockoff and Aqua Tail that both do neutral damage here. So I think I'm going to do Chert. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? Is that all you have? Why'd you use it again? Maybe they expected a switch. Oh, he's gonna just spam Parting Shot now? Because I guess he can. Well, that makes me take like no damage from this. Yeah. Yeah, this Magneton has like nothing. Why is it so bad? Okay, there we go. There's an attack. Just didn't want to use it, I guess. Cool. That one wasn't too bad. Okay, I'm going to use 2 Citrus Berries on Chert. Silica is going to heal everybody who needs it. So basically titanium. And since we're in the end game now, double Citrus Berry to heal Silica. Do I have anybody who needs PP? Okay, Leaf Blade, Psychic. And Protect. All right. We save one more time. Citrine is going to hit level 64 in the next fight. But everyone else is basically at level to be ready. You know, 67, 68. We're like just on level. So let's bring it on. One funny thing about this game is if you were to use the PSS to do a battle, the way the PSS battle system works is it heals you when you're done. So if I was in this area, like right here in this room, I could do a PSS battle right now with a random person online, find one person who accepts, throw the fight, and have my team fully healed. Actually how it works. Hello, Diantha. A little nervous. Let's go. The PNG of Diantha has appeared. Artist Kim. Oh, another Licky Licky. Everyone's having Licky Lickies. 2 Licky Lickies, 2 Magnetons. So Elite Four has a small pool of Pokemon, apparently. Alright. So this thing was annoying. It has Taunt and Spore. I'm hoping it doesn't use either. Okay, we're starting with Spore. Alright. Well, maybe we wake up. You want to wake up? Doesn't seem to. So this is going to be a Taunt turn, probably. Yep. Wake up? Nope. Okay. Wake up now? Yes. Oh, that was a crit. That was not. That just was raw damage. Okay. Alright. We are taunted, which is not ideal. Asbestos has Fly. Okay, if they want to use Stockpile, I'm going to use Coil. I'm not going to Coil to max yet, necessarily, but I'm going to do at least maybe 2. We'll see what they do. Okay, they're going to Stockpile again, so we're going to do at least 2. We're doing 3. Like, we're a turn behind, so no matter what, they're probably going to do some damage before I can do something. Okay, they're using Mega Horn, which is actually going to do minimal damage, so I can actually Coil. Let's just Coil Max, if that's the best option they've got. Asbestos Sweep? Was the Sacred Ash the right call? That's what we're determining right now. Okay, they took away my scope lens. And they gave it back. Cool, thank you. I like that. Alright, we're using Fly. I think they're out of Mega Horn, so they're just spamming trash move after trash move. Ooh. Let's see what Fly does. Oh, she's got Defend Order. Okay. Well, Fly's gonna at least do some damage. I don't think it's gonna kill. Oh, if they're gonna use Dive, I'm just gonna use Fly again. I like that Heatran has Dive. Alright, goodbye. Oh, Asbestos is level 69, the highest level Pokemon on the team now. Zatu. I'm using Fly. I'm not even gonna Volt Tackle if I don't need to, you know? Oh, you're gonna use Crunch? Okay. Bye. Asbestos is a beast. Oh. Your Mega's gonna get one shot too. This is Asbestos' fight. I was right to use that Sacred Ash. That Sacred Ash made this a clean sweep for Asbestos, pretty much. Licky Licky went down to not Asbestos, but everyone else went down to Asbestos. Mega Ampharos? Ampharos? I don't know. I said that weird, but it's too late now. Oh, the Queen. Oh, and it has Cotton Guard. Oh my god, this thing's gonna survive a hit. Wow. This is the real match for Asbestos. So Diamond Storm, you're faster with that, but I'm full bulk. Volt Tackle is double not very effective. Oh, going for the crits, and you land one. I can respect it. I'm just gonna go for fly one more time. Ah, the full restore, okay. I'm gonna have to use slack off. If I get a crit, I think she goes down in one hit. We got the slack off. God, Asbestos is a beast. Oh, getting that one last defense boost, just a little bit more. Oh, and Asbestos comes in with the one shot from the crit from there. You boosted your defense, and for what? And for what, Diantha? Asbestos. You know what? Honestly, I think it's fitting that Asbestos became the sleeper MVP of the team, considering that, you know, Asbestos was the mesothelioma sleeper cancer causer. Oh my god. Get insulated. Get insulated. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite teams of all time. I am so sad Lunatone didn't get to make it. Citrine did fine. Citrine was helpful in this. So, like, I'm not mad at Citrine, but I am very sad Lunatone did not get to make it. But, no, this was actually, like, my favorite, hands down my favorite team that I have ever finished a run with. They were so wacky. Asbestos is amazing. Chert is so hilariously bulky. Having a Milk Drink Flygon with decent HP is amazing. Let's see the team. The Hall of Fame! Citrine! Look at you. Silica. Titanium, you did good. The MVP, Asbestos! Yes! Chert, very good, very good. I wish I could have gotten Chert's Megastone. Americanite. Oh, no worries. I just beat the champions, so here we are. The team did it. No, genuinely, I love this team. Very fun one. Look at that. All right, let's do the credits. Oh wait, that's right. A few days later, crowds of people gathered in Lumio City to celebrate the 5 defenders of the Kalos region and to cheer for DB. Oh, look at their frame rates. I'm moving at a normal frame rate. Oh, they're PNGs behind me. I never noticed that. Yeah, they're literally PNGs. That's so funny. Look at them. You wouldn't notice this at 240p. So like this is actually like a perfectly fine method to use for the hardware this was developed for. But off hardware, this is very funny looking. Yay! Where's AZ? I'm here for it. How many years has it been? God, it's so funny that they're just PNGs. There he is. Battle with me. I do have to fight AZ. I forgot about that. So it's not done yet, but it is done. Like the Nuzlocke is done. God. And this is going to be really nice as like a treat right before. I mean, it's not right before. Late this year, we're getting it, but you know, ahead of Legends ZA. He leads with a Glalie. Is that special defense that it lowers? Yes. What are you gonna do? What's your plan? Okay. There's a special attack. Oh, and we tank it. Oh, and that was a crit. Citrine's kind of a beast. Unless that thing just had really bad special attack, which is possible. Okay, that's a special attack too. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh, you can get another parabolic charge off. Yeah, now we gotta switch. Guess a Seed Flare Americanite probably takes that best. Oh dang, that thing's got Mega Punch. Okay. Alright, Musharna. I'm sorry, crowd, your feet are getting real wet. Oh, the Cladle. That's actually... I can be super effective against that with Surf. Nicely done, Americanite. What a victory lap that was. Bro's really like, oh, I feel free. Free of being a monster who nuked the frickin' region. Alright, here it is. How many years, my guy? How many years? Come on! There it is! It's been 3,000 years. It sure has, buddy. This Pokemon was waiting all this time for him to stop caring about the fact that he killed everyone to bring it back. Yeah, Floette really was like, I'm up and out of here. You're too depressed. Too much trauma. Learn to cope with your trauma and maybe we'll be chill. And the PNGs. There it is. I don't know if this game has any, like, things where it shows us our Pokemon over our journey, but if it does, we lost so many Pokemon. This is probably the highest death count, like, Nuzlocke I've run. Like, randomized or otherwise. I have lost so many Pokemon during this run. But the ones that made it, Silica has been around since, like, what, level 14 or something like that, as like a horde battle encounter on, like, Route 3 or something like that. Like, literally, I think the first horde battle we ever got had Silica. And Silica has been a staple mon on the team since then. Which is insane to say. And after Silica, the next newest Pokemon on the team, as far as ones that we have at all on the team, at this point, is Titanium, who we caught, I think, surfing. So, like, that was, like, halfway through the game, pretty much, which is crazy. Man. This has been quite a run. I did say, and I hold to this, I will be doing some runs of the Battle Maison down the line, like 100%. I intend to do that. I think it would be very fun as sort of like a side stream thing to do. Is after this we go through and we do that. Look at that, there's a song. And it is in French. Here, let me see. One thing I think I do want to do for this set is I think I actually do want to commission someone to draw this team. I don't know, I'm pretty attached to them, honestly, and so I think some of the things I want to do is I want to, what I would have done in the past when I did, sorry, trying to get like a small piece of paper from deep in on a shelf, right? So like what I'd done in the past when I would do when I edited the sprites, of one of my teams. So like, well, first off, I'm going to mention when I did the Pokemon Black 2 randomized, and I edited the Dream World art of the Pokemon that were on the team. That was heavily influenced by their names, sometimes by like their ability or things like that. It was like, it was not what that Pokemon was that resulted in the design it had. So like one of the things I think I want to do with this is I want to highlight like one key move and maybe the ability in some way, shape, or form. You know, so like, and maybe in some aspect kind of reference the minerals that they're named after and whatnot, but that's not that important. So like my Flygon, key things about this Flygon: illusion as an ability, and Milk Drink as a move. Those are like key aspects of this Flygon. Like Silica's not Silica without having illusion and Milk Drink. But then for like Titanium, you know, my Meloetta, yeah, one, she's Aria form, but Finn. So I'm gonna go back in. So looking at the Pokemon we've got, I'm gonna move Citrine to the back of the team. So Titanium, you know, we're here, like she has Klutz. That's not super important to her as a Pokemon. I would say her staple moves are more so the fact that she has Psychic and Cut. Though I might go for the fact that she has Klutz and Cut. Because while Klutz isn't super important to the fact that, you know, what she contributed to the team was damage and whatnot, the fact that she has Klutz did have an impact. I could not give her a held item. She was hampered, held back the entire game. But the fact that she had Cut was kind of like a little bit funny that it came with Klutz. So like I think the idea of like it's like a little Meloetta holding like a switchblade but like tripping and dropping it is kind of a funny image to me. Asbestos has Arena Trap. That is entirely unimportant to Asbestos. Nothing about Asbestos had to do with the trap. I could maybe characterize that as actual Asbestos trapping them somehow. But I think what Asbestos really had going, so Archeops. So Archeops had Coil. Coil was very important. And I think I will make the Asbestos a part. Of the characterization there. Chert, you know, my Blastoise here really does not have anything too crazy. Turbo Blaze is interesting. So like maybe he's like steaming, you know, so I'm gonna and while Extreme Speed isn't how he did most of his damage. The fact that he had that was very useful. So that's going to be part of his sort of characterization there. Americanite the Braviary. You know, what made Americanite so special? Flame Body was very useful. So maybe we could characterize some of that. And Surf was very useful. So I would say maybe Americanite, you know, we emphasize Flame Body. And Surf, kind of bringing in the elements there. So, you know, red, white, and blue, maybe red flames or like glowing red hot on the red parts of the body, while the blue has like a watery effect. You know, America. Red and blue are going to be emphasized there. Citrine doesn't have anything super crazy. But maybe the fact that Citrine has parabolic charge, and is slow. So maybe like Citrine is just like the neck frill is wider. So we're gonna add parabolic charge. I feel like Citrine has the least unique stuff that you can do with him. But hello, mother. Hello. Oh, I can give her my extra binacle. I don't know what she's giving me. Oh, that's right. She did say a Linoon. All right. A Linoon. Oh, it's because it's Kinnykins. She hatched from an egg. It's supposed to be the Fennekin, but it's it's a Linoon. All right. Thank you. She's not very smart. Wait, where did the professor want to meet me? I'm gonna figure that out. He wants me to meet him at Lumio Station. Okay. So we'll fly over to Lumio Station. Okay, it's in the northern part of the city. One thing I do want to mention, so in the past I had done a comparison of the size of Pokemon Legends, the ZA, Lumio City, at least as far as the map goes. I try to do a size comparison to determine like, oh, how big will how big will the game be is this Lumio Station? I think this is. And so, you know, I estimated, I was like, oh, if we assume that the size of like the tower is the same, how big is this Lumios? If we assume that the size of the streets are the same, like the main streets, how big is this Lumios? And if we assume that the width of the waterway in it is the same, how big is this Lumios? Well, one, I do want to emphasize, I think that these are all low estimates. Even the biggest one, I think, is a low-end estimate. But very recently, I was able to determine how big the map in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is. And it makes complete sense. It is a power of 2 in meters. It is 4096 wide, so 4 kilometers wide. Take me to Kalude City. But yeah, it's like 4 kilometers wide. And like 3 and some change tall. I think it was like just less. Like it's not 4x3, but it is just less in height. Like I think it was like 3960 or something, but like 4096 or something like that. I don't know. Aha. I've reached Kalude City. Let me see if there's anything. Nothing special. Let's go to the Pokemon Center here so that we can get this place flyable. Sure, what's Silica's IVs? Oh, pretty good. That's a relatively superior overall. Oh, we get new moves. Energy Ball is huge and cheap. Triple Kick's not great. Thrash is pretty good. Though I guess I could pick up all of these. I do have some items to sell. Comet Shard. I can sell none of the relic items. Oh, there is a gem shop. I can buy Blastoisinite now, actually. I think the gem shop is Lumiose and like that central boulevard. So I'm just gonna fly back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about like the size comparison though. So like on the largest estimate I had for the size of Vernal Avenue. Is this a stone shop? Oh, it's just very expensive. Why are you so expensive? Okay, I guess we're not getting that. In today's Charizard 8X, apparently. What was I saying? Yeah. Anyways, map size. So the largest size estimate I had for Lumiose City was about almost 500 meters in diameter. So a half a kilometer around. Which I then compared to like the size of Breath of the Wild's map and like each of the different things. And the sizes I determined were at the smallest scale, we have the original Lumio City, and that is about the size of the island that sits at the center, or not the center, but like, I guess kind of the center in the middle of the left half of Lake Hylia. Like you get this tiny little Lumio City of an island, because it's about 100 meters. So for perspective, Lumio City in this game is about the size of the school in Paldea, because that's the new thing I was able to get the size of for everything. So in Paldea, the school there is basically the size of the original Lumio City. It's a little funny, but it's not small. Don't get me wrong, that is pretty big, but it is a little funny to think of. But then if you take my mid-sized benchmark, or actually I guess the smallest scale was just slightly larger, and that was if I scaled based on the tower, which obviously is not going to be the case. So I'm not even going to reference that. But also, I'm just going to say Paldea itself is about the size of like one of the corners, like one of those quadrants of the map in Breath of the Wild. Like it's like the size of the Gerudo Desert in the mountains. It's the size of Hebra and the like swampy area to the southeast of it. It's like the size of like Death Mountain and the area with the fall colors. And it's like the size of the Faron Woods plus the like coastline there. Or roughly the size of the center of Hyrule. Like that central area with the city and whatnot. So that's how big Paldea is. But if I was to take the mid-size benchmark, which was that the new Lumio City would be about 230 meters in diameter. So literally like roughly twice the size of the original. That puts it at like most of the size. I'm trying to see if there's a better spot. Ooh, maybe. Okay, actually, that's a pretty good benchmark. It's about the size of, in Breath of the Wild, it's about the size of the Zora's Domain. Actually, I can show you guys what I'm looking at right now, too. This is not ultra scale, by the way. Don't mind me. Did not want that to be on this screen. Okay, if I put that there. All right. Window capture. Just gonna make a temporary window capture of that. Yeah, look at that. So I'm just gonna crop this. Nah, I'm just going to shrink it. I'm just going to put it kind of right there. Just going to put it over the top screen. Hopefully it's still kind of visible. But the slide that's important is what I'm going to go to. So, all right. So now we're on that slide. And so changes I make will show up for you. So this is Breath of the Wild's map on the side with different scales of of Lumio City. I did this like forever ago. But this one right here that I just moved is the little one that I was referencing. It's like the size of the island in Lake Hylia. The one up in Zora's Domain, whoops, it's currently, so I just moved it. Size of Zora's Domain. It's the mid-size. The smaller one that's slightly larger is the size of Terrytown. And then this is the Wrist Peninsula, this blue ring. So it's covering the Wrist Peninsula. Most of that size, basically, is the size, the largest scale. Now, if you compare that to Paldea, this Paldea is to scale. This Blueberry Academy is not. This Kitakami is maybe to scale. But yeah, normal Lumios, about the size of the school. Mid-sized Lumios, about the size of the big flashy city with the electric type gym leader, Iono City. And then the largest scale is about the width of the Cascaroya Lake. No, Casseroya Lake, sorry. The Casseroya Lake. And that's a small scale size. The city's probably going to be bigger than that. But yeah, that was what I was talking about with the scale of it. Someday when we do know more definitively like how large Lumio City is in game, I'm going to rescale it against some of these. And I really look forward to doing that because I am a sucker for things like this. Also, like Kitakami is so small. It's kind of like you can tell in game, but it is a wee little area. I love it though. I love Kitakami. It's my preferred zone. If not for the fact that I can only walk around as my Pokemon in the terrarium. But anyways, that's that. That's the thing I was referencing there. So I'm going to get rid of that. Anyways, back to exploring. Let me see my bag. I need to sort my moves. Now that we've got a few new ones. Energy Ball's good. Energy Ball's actually a good move to have. I'm curious. I think there's some moves you can get with BP as far as like TMs go. Okay. I think it is. Oh, all of these work. All of these work. Oh, this guy just wants to fight. Okay. I don't think this has levitate in this. I think he's mistaken. Oh. That's cheeky. Covering me in powder so that I can't use my fire move. Just repeatedly spamming powder. Like, please, please, use a fire attack. Unless Kling Kling actually just only knows powder on its own. Well, it definitely was using something different, because I was able to hit it with that first. A golem? Well, that's another one I can use Waterfall against. She's gonna cut you. Seismitoad is a wall. I had one at once. That was my starter. None of those had levitate, though. I'm just gonna say. Not a single one. Okay. Oh, that's a good TM, actually. She thinks it's Skydrop, but it's Air Slash, which is not bad. That's just an Esper. So that's where the Friend Safari is. Have I been to this house? I don't think so. Another TM just handed to me. Wow. This place is full of TMs. Alright, so that's the Battle Maison. I have no friends. I have no friends. Wow, I thought it would like start with like your rivals or something or options. Oh man, I didn't realize it was going to be a friendless loser. Just want to take a look inside. So yeah, this is items. So that's the item shop. I think this one must be where TMs are. Oh, we get Fake Out here. Aura Sphere's a good move. Head Charge. Mystical Fire. Thunder. Crab Hammer, Slash. These could all be good moves. Wow, okay. This is nostalgic for me, to come back and, like, look at the... Wow. Look at that. Man, this is... I spent a lot of time in here. So, like, coming back and looking at the Battle Maison for the first time in years. This is, like, a really nostalgic place for me. Even though, like, most people don't like the Battle Maison because it's not as intensive as a lot of the other, you know, past battle systems were. I love this one. This was the first one I actually enjoyed because you didn't have to win a streak of, like, X number of battles to get any points. You got a point every time. So this is very nostalgic for me. And there's still rotation battles here too. Like, we can... There's a variety of battle types I can stream in here. However, I think my plan to wrap up is going to be one last session of Pokemon to Me. I don't think I'm going to do this at the end of, like, random streams of this game. So this is, like, the last time I'm going to do it on stream, at least. I might do it on my own time. If I'm just, like, playing around. Alright. So let's see if we can do it. We're probably not gonna make it, but... Okay, that was pretty good, though. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Would not have beaten my previous high score, though. It's okay, that was a good start. We can do another. That was not... That was a 10. Yeah, dang. I just could not get back in the rhythm. Alright, one more. And then we're gonna just feed them. I don't know, we might... I might do a puzzle. One last time. Actually, no, I could feed them because I just have 2 here that are capable of still gaining affection. I'm talking too much. That's my problem. Okay, we at least got the 50. that was bad. Oh, man. I swear, this is so much harder both doing it with a mouse and doing it with the screen stacked, like side to side, instead of up and down. It is definitely built to be played on a normal, like actual real 3DS. Yeah, I think I am going to commission art of this team. I don't know if I'm going to do the trainer or not. I think I'm going to make a poll for that. Will I do the trainer I had for this, or will I have like a version of me in the art instead? That's it? Yep. Okay. Shirt. I will say, a randomized version of, if it's even possible, a randomized version of Pokemon Legends ZA would go kind of crazy. Like, just knowing how the combat works in that game, imagine the possibilities. Like, you're running around with like a level 10 Patrat that knows like Bulldoze. Like, crazy. You know, it's just like this tiny little guy, and then just and then like a radius around him gets torn up. It's gonna be very interesting as a game in general, but I think it would be very cool to see you know, what a randomizer would look like on it. Pokepuffs for Chert. Pokepuffs for Chert. Chert gets Pokepuffs. Pokepuffs for Chert. Yay, Chert! Yay, we get another heart with Chert. That's good. Chert deserves love. Alrighty, well, that is where I'm going to end today's stream, though. Next time you see this save, it will be here in the Battle Maison, and I'll be just doing some of the battling, you know? I'm curious to see if the Battle Maison Pokemon are random fully, or if they get like hard scripted, or if the randomizer doesn't affect them at all. That's the other possibility. The randomizer might not affect the Pokemon or their movesets at all. So I'm going to be fighting Pokemon with actual movesets, but randomized stats and abilities, which could be interesting, unless the abilities are also manually set, at which point, you know, randomized stats. But yeah, this has been a really fun series. I am going to make a post in the community section on my channel asking how you would want me to do the team art that I'm going to commission, whether that would be with a version of my trainer, which I can show here. Here she is. So whether or not I do, you know, my trainer here, or I do, is there a way to like, oops. I don't know if there's a way to zoom in and out in that section, look at that menu, but, you know, whether I do my trainer here, and do art of her, or if I do art of like me with my team, probably not in the same outfit, that she's in. I don't know. Well, I'll see what option works best. I had a blast with this one. I know a lot of people dog on Pokemon X and Y, especially because the game itself is not the most difficult. But one, you turn off. You did, but it's fine. It's fine. We actually tore through the Elite Four pretty quick. We had one knockout that was asbestos, but then because I verified that I had Sacred Ash, no worries. I verified that I had Sacred Ash, and I did, and I do have a Sacred Ash clause, which is the one way I can revive a Pokemon by choice. If it is the first thing I do after the battle, I can revive any Pokemon that fainted with Sacred Ash. And I kind of weighed, is it worth it to bring asbestos back at the cost of the Sacred Ash that could bring multiple Pokemon back, when I had one more Elite Four member to go before Diantha. And I brought asbestos back, and it was 100% worth it. Asbestos swept 5 of the 6 Pokemon Diantha had. Could have swept 6, but swept 5 of the 6. So it was definitely a worthwhile investment. Yeah, I am wrapping up for today, but I do plan to stream a little bit more from this save here in the Battle Maison. And also, as like the credits were rolling, I was thinking about how I would, so normally I would do like 6 little like circles, and I'd put my Pokemon in them and be like, look, that's my team. That's the final team. And it's not often that I have commissioned the final team art. I did that with Pokemon Fool's Gold, which wasn't even a Nuzlocke. That was just the final team that I chose. In Pokemon Fool's Gold, I had my final team commissioned at a much, much lower rate than it should have been. We were in college, and I didn't have a ton of money, and neither did my friend who was accepting commissions. I think I paid. I think it was like maybe 20. Maybe it was more than 20. I can't remember for sure anymore. It was years ago, but we were both broke, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go 20." And I was like, "Sure." And ever since, I've been fighting to make up for that with every piece I commission, getting at least $100 and a tip. That's my policy now. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, so I'm probably going to commission art of my team. After the stream, there's going to be a poll going up on the community page on the channel. That's going to be whether or not I should get the art should have my trainer here, or whether the art should have me, like actual me. in it instead. So that's kind of what I'm between on right now. So feel free to leave your vote. This trainer is very cute. I think she would be great to have in the art, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd want it to be actually me, because that's what I did with my Full School set. Is it was me, even though you can't customize that trainer, and that trainer looks nothing like me. Like I did me in the Heart Gold Soul Silver trainer's outfit. Like maybe I'd commission like me and default Callum from X and Y. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's stream. So thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by, even though you couldn't make it for the Elite Four and Champion battle itself. And also I apologize to anyone who was a little disappointed that I started 15 minutes late because I was playing Monster Hunter. But I will say that is the human things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some Monster Hunter. And yes, rest in peace, adulting. So yeah, goodbye. Thank you so much. I am going to skedaddle, but I'll see y'all again soon.